Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today, Monday Night Raw. We're going to have another big match. Already announced is going to be Charlotte versus Nikki Bella, trying to see if Charlotte can be the one to step up to the plate and keep Nikki Bella from breaking the all-time days consecutive record holding the Divas Championship, which Nikki has had. But we're also going to find out who the true #1 contender is for the tag team titles. This is a little bit of a sticky situation. Last week on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, the Dudley Boys, who have taken WWE by fire since coming into WWE, they really, shocked the world. They beat the New Day on Monday Night Raw in a non-title match, and then trying to find a way to get a title match against the New Day on SmackDown, ran into the Primetime Players, who said that they were the former champions. They haven't got a shot at a rematch yet. So it ended up, the New Day ended up skating out of town, and the Dudley Boys had a match against the Primetime Players, and they beat them. So what WWE has stepped up to the plate and said they've done to solve this situation is that instead of waiting until Night of Champions, we are going to have a tag title match on Monday Night Raw, where it's going to be the Primetime Players going up against a New Day for the tag titles, and then at Night of Champions, the #1 contenders, the Dudley Boys, will become champions. So it's a little bit on the side of the Dudley Boys right now. They get sort of Monday Night Raw. They probably will have a match or be somehow involved, but they at least have a night off and they get a little bit more rest before Night of Champions. So you could easily say that as of right now, they are the favorites in all of this because they have the bye. But they put the work in. They beat the champion. They beat the #1 contender before the titles were even on the line. So you have a New Day, and Primetime Players are going to go in there on Monday Night Raw. They're going to slug it out. Honestly, in this, I got to say, I hope the New Day finds a way. But you never know what they could do here. They could throw a wrench into the system. They could have the Primetime Players beat a New Day and then find some way to tweak the Night of Champions, saying that now they want to use their rematch clause and they want to be in the Night of Champions match, making it a three-way. You've definitely got three teams. You've even got the Lucha Dragons on the outside. They haven't beat anybody in a good while, but they're a team that's over, and they're always having fun, consecutive, good matches. You could turn it into a fatal four-way again if you want to involve all the teams that are along the way, but definitely, Kofi Kingston, Biggie Langston, Xavier Woods are some of the highlights of Monday Night Raw, week in and week out, and I would love to see, how they can pull this one off against the Primetime Players. Primetime Players were hot. They had the titles for a good little while. Some people might say it might have been because of Titus O'Neil winning that Dad of the Year award, but they're a team that's been together and they've been over for a long time. Dating all the way back to that SummerSlam match where they should have won the tag titles, and for some reason they didn't. One thing led to another. Their manager got fired. Xavier, what was that guy's name? I forgot their old manager's name. Said the joke about Kobe Bryant. I remember at the show where they were getting that shot for the titles, my buddy Kevin starting the Kobe Bryant chant because we were in the Staples Center for the Primetime Players match, and it got picked up and you actually hear it on TV. People were tweeting about it, and I was like, my buddy Kevin started that. But Monday Night Raw, we're going to have the title match. We're going to have the Divas title match. It's going to be a fun one. I'm taking a New Day to win this one and see what happens at Night of Champions against the Dudleys.